Good morning, guys. Good morning. Chapter. Let's see how we're doing this morning. Good morning. I missed y'all. Did y'all miss me? I missed you guys yesterday. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, where we're having confessions and conversations about your everyday life. My name is Yamitra Jojo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's going to be a great day. Y'all found a new mug. Look at this. More self-love. Isn't that cute? More self-love. So good morning. Hope we're ready to get this day started. I know I am. I missed you guys on yesterday. So let's go do the introduction and we get right into it. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show. We're having confessions and conversations about your everyday life. My name is Yamitra Jojo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch and subscribe to all the Fearless Morning Shows over there. Welcome, YouTube. I hope you're having a great, beautiful morning. Make sure you hit that bell and subscribe while you're there. Don't forget, we have the podcast that is available everywhere you listen to podcasts. We have 8 books. We have the movie. We have all the things. So I hope you're ready for the day. It's going to be the most amazing day ever. So, last week we talked about trauma, what it is, what it's not, what it looks like, how our body holds it. We talked about self-denial. We talked about we're free to live in our healing, and my healing could not look like my religion. Like we talked about a lot of those. We talked about a lot of those things last week, and I hope it helps somebody. If it has, I have a lot of police on my street for some reason. If it helped, please let me know. If it didn't, please leave it for somebody else who it may help. So on this great day, and I hope you had a great weekend, I want to talk about different versions and different versions when it comes to you and who you are and the different versions of your growth process. Like every time you grow more and more and more, a different version of you is going to appear. A different version of you is going to emerge. A different version is going to say, "Here I am, present me to the world." And I think that can be the frustrating part is that when a new version is available, and I mean that when we are peeling back the layers and we're really looking at who we are, and now we're ready to present that to the world, that sometimes that's the scary part. Like, what am I really presenting? Are they going to like it? Like, it's so different than what I used to be. This is a version that they may not know. How are they going to receive that? How am I going to do that thing? Good morning, Miss Lisa. So in your healing, in your growth process, there's going to be different versions. Um, the more you go and the more you walk in your healing and the more that you understand your freedom of self and freedom of your voice, the more you're going to present something different to the world. And the more you present something different to the world is going to react to that. And we have to decide how we're going to receive how they receive us in the newness of who we are. Yeah, with me. Meaning JoJo now is not the same that she was last year. Darn sure year before. I'm unrecognizable from 11 years ago, 17 years ago. Not the same person. And how Do you, in this growth process, say, hey, this is I am now my truest self that I've ever been, and you present that to the world? How do you handle that when people say, well, I don't understand that version of you? I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, and I don't know if I want to. So just know that two things, and we talked about this last year, I think, or year before last, is that you don't have to justify your abundance. You don't have to justify your growth. It is yours. It is your own. We are all on this growth journey together, and we all have the opportunity to grow or not to grow. This is strictly your decision. So you don't have to justify your abundance, and your abundance does not have to be wrapped up in struggle. Those are two main points that we've got to understand before we present our newness to the world. As we're presenting a different version, the truest version of ourselves in this moment, we have to understand that this truest version doesn't have to be wrapped up in struggle and strife. It does not. And we don't have to justify it, meaning you're living better here than you ever have before. Mentally, you are refreshed. Physically, you are refreshed. Emotionally, you are refreshed. You do not have to explain yourself away to why that is so. There's a difference between explaining yourself away and the person that's interested in the journey that you took to get to where you are. Explaining yourself away is, girl, you done changed, and you feeling like you have the responsibility to go down the line of why you changed. I did that. I went down the line of why I changed, why I got divorced, why this didn't work. And I felt like every time they presented it, I had to justify it, when you don't. You don't have to justify this version of your level of freedom and this version of your level of healing. Justifying it gives you nothing. It gives the other person more criticism of you. It gives them more of, girl, that ain't gonna work. I told you it wasn't gonna do that. It gives them more of that. It gives you nothing. Me justifying my healing, me justifying my abundance, me saying, but I deserve, does nothing for me. It makes me second guess myself when I justify my abundance. So when I start to justify the different versions of me, the different levels of my healing, if I start justifying why I healed past that trauma, why I don't associate with victim of domestic violence anymore, why I don't like saying survivor of domestic violence, the minute I begin justifying that and explaining it away, because there's a difference between somebody who's truly interested in understanding the concept of how I got here and me explaining a way to make somebody else feel better to accept the version of me that they now see. I can't make you accept me how I am now. That is an individual choice. And me explaining it to you makes me doubt my growth process. And we need more of this. Can y'all see it? More self-love. So if I'm going to doubt myself in my growth process, if I'm going to doubt what my healing looks like, and if I'm going to doubt who I am and what I say I'm becoming, my next step behind doubting myself is all of this really necessary? Do I really need to start this growth process? Do I really need to change? Isn't everything okay? Why am I starting to question things now? Well, I'm 50, I'm 60. I don't need to question anything now. Shoot, I'm 70. I've been living like this for always, so I might as well run on and see what the end is going to be. But my thing is, you already know what the end is going to be because you live in it right now. If you're not changing it, the end is going to be what you live in right now. I like that. If you don't change it, the end is going to be what it is right now. And that's the truth. That's the truth. So my question to you is, yeah, absolutely, yes, self-love is everything, Miss Lisa. If I'm going to doubt myself, why not doubt what other people told me about me that I don't agree with? I didn't agree with JoJo, you're stupid. I didn't agree with JoJo, you're ugly. I didn't agree with JoJo, you're fat, you're nobody. I didn't agree with that. Why am I not doubting that? Why am I accepting the negative and turning away the positive? If we're going to doubt something, doubt the words that they gave you. So as I'm working on a different version of me, or the truest version of me in this moment, and here's the thing, this is a, a never-ending circle, and it's going to keep going. You know, the faster we go, the momentum we bring up, and the momentum that we have, the energy that we put out is our abundance. It is our healing. And then when people who come in contact with us can, they're not asking us to justify the abundance and the healing. They're not asking for that at all. They see it, they accept it, and we're not explaining away. I don't have to justify why I feel good. I don't have to justify why I'm always in a good mood. My abundance, I realize, does not have to be wrapped up in struggle. My abundance does not have to be wrapped in strife. It does not have to be wrapped in heartache, hardship, trials, and tribulations. And I don't have to justify it. So on this great day, it's going to be the most amazing day ever. Some of the things that we can, as we're going through these versions, and you find yourself in the middle of your day, and you find yourself doubting this version of yourself, or you find yourself wanting to justify where you are, why you are, and how you got there. Here's some things. One, I want you to be present in the moment to understand that you don't have to. Number two, I want you to breathe. Just take a deep breath and say, this is my healing process. I deserve this. I have worked so hard for this. Take that deep breath. Number three is take a break. Walk away from whatever is making you question your abundance, the different version of you, your healing process. And we did a whole show on this year before last. So take a break. Go walk away. Go stand outside. I know it's cold, but go stand outside and take a deep breath and blow it out. Let your face get a little tingly. Feel the cold. Look around you. Listen to the birds. Listen to the whole earth come alive. Then do something that you enjoy. That could be listening to your favorite song, reading a passage of your favorite book, whatever that is for you. And the next thing is close your eyes. Because when you close your eyes, your body can hold you differently. We talked about that as well. That your body holds you differently with your eyes closed. Because with your eyes open, your mind sees the reality. With your eyes closed, your body can only see what you tell it. So close your eyes and stay in that version of you that you've worked so hard for, that you have worked very hard to be a part of every single day. You know, you do not have to justify your abundance. You don't have to justify why you feel good. You don't have to justify why you're happy. And you don't have to. Some people are so used to not being happy, they question it when it does happen. I know, Miss Lisa, it's refreshing, isn't it? Take that deep breath. Don't question it. Accept that life is good. That was a hard thing for me to accept. For me to accept that life is good. For me to accept that everything is gonna be okay. It was hard for me to accept that. It was so difficult simply because I thought everything was wrapped up in struggle and strife. So I felt like if I wasn't struggling and striving, and if it wasn't hard, then it wasn't right. When I had it butt backwards, had it backwards. I do not have to struggle and strive. Some people will focus only on the tribulation of, and they try to tribulate themselves to death, and they mean to. I choose not to. I choose to focus on the part that says, wherever I place my feet, that dominion is mine. Take the sides off your tent so I can enlarge your territory. Your foundations are made of rubies. I choose to focus on that part. So on this most amazing day, and I want you to have a great day. Oh, yeah, Lisa, isn't it the most amazing feeling ever? Like when it finally hit you, like taking that breath of cold air, and your face is tingling, and you blow it out, and you can literally see your breath. And you, as you talk, you can see the words that are coming out of your mouth. It is mind blowing. Not only is it mind blowing, it is revolutionary. It is revolutionary. It is thought changing. So on this great day, I want you to have the most amazing day ever. As we're looking at the different versions of us, and we're presenting the truest version of ourselves in this moment. Be happy about it. Be excited. Be excited about that. And nobody can take it away from you. Don't try to justify it away. If you try to justify it away, you're taking away the power that you just gave yourself. Good morning. How are you? I like that dress. Thank you. You want to wave your fingers over here since you interrupted the show? That's Rosie.
I'm not interrupting.
Mm-hmm. So on this great day,
I'm making my appearance.
Rosie's making her appearance, she said. Grand Rising, Mr. James. It is the most amazing day ever. Y'all, I have a painting. I wish I could show it to y'all. That is just one. It's beautiful. It's right here in this corner. I'm taking a picture of it. Huh? They say good morning, Rosie. Because I don't want to move that camera and then try to set it back that away. So listen. Do not justify this newest version of you. This is the truest version of you. Don't justify that. Live in it. It doesn't have to be wrapped up in struggle and strife. You can just be. Okay? Now, you cannot argue with people who want to live in hell here on earth. You can't argue with them people. They want to tribulate. They want to do all the things. You're on camera. That's okay. They want to do all the things. They want to struggle and strive and have the problems here. You can't argue with those people because they are very good. If y'all been with me for a while, y'all know we talked about Team Abundance and Team Lack. And over there on Team Lack, just like on Team Abundance, they're trying to win championships. They're sending their best player out. You think you fixing to change or help somebody when Team Lack sent out their best player to win that championship, meaning they're going to remind you of all your shortcomings, all your problems, all the things around you, all your reality. They're going to remind you that you were made in struggle and strife, and you can't live outside of it, that there is no happy life, that there is no abundance, that there's nothing. You cannot beat those people unless you've been through Team Abundance, where we speak a moving language. And we will not quit. We will be persistent, and we will win. But over here on Team Abundance, as we're winning championships and doing all the things, we're mindful that this is our truest version of who we are at this moment. We don't justify that. We are it. We got to leave them there. And I call it, Miss Lisa, honoring people's boundaries. I honor you. From this point, I cannot go. And from this point, you cannot come. So I'm going to honor you so much. I'm honoring you in all that you bring. I'm honoring you in all that you say. I'm honoring you so much that I'm going to let you go do what you need to do because that serves you best. And I'm going to go do what I need to do that serves me best. So from this point, I cannot go and you cannot come. And we're going to honor them. So on this good morning, as you have your lime water or your cup of tea or whatever it is, as you have that, I hope this has helped somebody. And if it has, please let me know. And if not, honey, as always, leave it for somebody else who may need it. Here's the link to the Sister Rise mugs, the workbooks. I am planning Sister Rise for next year. So if you would like to know where it's going to be and more information about it, send me a message and I will let you know. Another thing that I'm working on is the circle of me. If you've been with me for a while, well, not a while, the past 2 months, we've talked about the circle of me and what that means. And so that is a new program that I have coming up. I will have a free class coming up on Sunday, the 9th. That's November. The 19th. So you can sign up for that to hear more about the circle of me. Why it's important. And listen, it doesn't have to be important to you. Maybe this ain't your wheelhouse. But I just want to give you something that makes you go, that's all. Something to make you think differently. Because what I figured out is I could not do it like everybody else. I couldn't walk like everybody else. I couldn't talk like everybody else. I couldn't tell the story. I couldn't do the things that in the heart I tried to do, but everybody else was doing. This happen. The natural progression of man is to be great, and I was forcing my greatness into a box that I did not create. And the minute I stopped forcing myself into something that was not made for me is the minute my freedom happened. And so in the circle of me, we talk about what that looks like and the things that we look at inside of our circle and what sits in it and why it's important. So on this great day, I hope you have the most amazing day ever. I hope you'll join me December the 19th for the circle of me. You can register there. And I want you to be okay with your abundance. If you're having a hard time with it, and here's some like 5 things that you can do. If you're having a hard time accepting your abundance, your greatness, if you're having a hard time feeling really good about you feeling, are you having a hard time feeling good about you feeling good? If you're having a hard time about you feeling good because other people don't feel good about you feeling good, they feel bad because you feel good, because they having a hard time, and y'all may be in the same thing. The same, your trauma partner, girl, I ain't got no money. I hate this house. I don't like my landlord. I can't pay my bills. I hate my job. If y'all in that group, but you're choosing to be your truest version of yourself and to live outside of your struggle and to know that your abundance doesn't have to be wrapped up in it. If you're there and you're having a hard time staying there because everybody else is saying something different, here you go. Be present in the moment. Be thankful that you're not like you were. You're changing internally. Breathe. Take a deep breath and relax. Take a break from that trauma thing, that trauma related conversation, person, place, or thing. Go to the bathroom. Go stand outside, take a deep breath. Do something you enjoy, honey. Sing your little favorite song. Read a little passage. That's why I keep affirmations everywhere. Read your affirmation. And then close your eyes. Because when you close your eyes, your body holds you differently. And with your eyes closed, you can see and feel your abundance way clearer, way better than you can with your eyes open. And live in that for just a minute. So on this great day, I hope this has helped. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Please make sure you share, because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Phyllis Morning shows over there. YouTube, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the bell to get the notifications for when we go live. And if you're a YouTube person and you watch Vlogmas, we have been vlogging for Christmas, so we have some videos up over there. So make sure you check it out. If you type in the Fearless Morning Show, or if you type in my name, I promise it will come up on YouTube. So I hope you have the most amazing day ever. Please make sure you share the show, and I greatly appreciate that. It costs you nothing to do that. And I will see you guys here bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.